It's time for Dents and Dreams, a paintless dent repair podcast focusing on how you can use the fruits of this wonderful trade we call PDR to achieve your wildest dreams. I'm John Vidine, your friendly neighborhood dent reaper and host of Dents and Dreams. Now, let's get started. Let's get started indeed. If you're watching on Instagram, I'm live on the Dents and Dreams Facebook group and YouTube right now as well. And on that feed, I have none other than the man, the myth, the legend from the great white north of Rugby, North Dakota, Cliff Randall.
The Great White Hope. I'd like to be referred to as the Great White Hope.
And so it shall be. And
almost transparent.
The one guy whiter than me in PDR. We are. You can see our veins. You know, good blood is running through us. And
is that a pineapple there? I gotta ask that. Is that a pine? No.
It's a grapefruit.
Grapefruits. That's the one. Yep.
Surly Grapefruit Supreme, best beer in Minnesota, made in Minnesota. I love it. But Cliff, the reason we're here today is I got some new tools, and you.
I heard we were doing a box opening, and I get to see this shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with these little gems that I got from the Dent Shark because it includes a koozie, and everybody has to keep their beer cold.
Oh. Yep.
Including myself. So now I got a Dent Shark koozie. So that's a bonus.
Yep. I got the Push Metal koozie here. We're gonna be at Push Metal event together too. So
Push Metal Workshop.
Yep.
I mean, we're closing in on the last day to buy tickets for that. And guys, you might learn something. You'll definitely learn something. You'll definitely move your business forward. So
the format of it is going to be great. There's a great team of guys there, easy going, easy to talk to. That's what makes a workshop great.
Absolutely, and these smaller events, like the connections you get, like that's how me and Cliff met. And
yep,
that was
exactly.
That was years ago, and here we are. And always good hanging out with you, brother. So,
really
glad I attended that event. But let's
get to the what event was that?
I forget. Something in Minneapolis here. Anyway, so from the Dent Shark, man, I forget this guy's name. He's out of Pennsylvania.
I was just going to ask you, who is the Dent Shark?
I forget his name. He's out of Pennsylvania. If you look up Dent Shark PA, you'll find him. But he's making these brackets. They go onto your tank vise stand. And you can mount them on that 80-20 and use all these different leverage points
for doing fenders and stuff like that and having, yeah.
Exactly. So, and he's got a 90-degree bend one, like so, and he's got a 45-degree bend one. And sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to show it on Instagram and Facebook alike. So that's these things. They're amazing, and they're stout as stout can be, and to be quite honest, I still haven't even set up my tank vise, but when I seen him, I was like, oh yeah, that's going to be a must-have.
To be honest, John, I have never fixed a motorcycle yet.
I've poorly fixed a couple of motorcycles, but I didn't have the right equipment. So now I'm trying to beef up my arsenal for motorcycle tools, and I got them. thanks to the Dent Shark. And you know what? If I never set up my tank stand, these will be good salad scoopers.
We gotta talk to Polaris and Articat in Minnesota there and have them start putting some metal hoods on these snowmobiles so we have a little work.
Ooh, yeah. If they're gonna do it, it's gonna be aluminum. I don't think I want to.
No. And you see what guys do with snowmobiles. It's not good. I've been in multiple snowmobile accidents. There ain't much left when it's done.
Yeah. You don't want to, you're a good day sledding is going bar to bar to bar.
Yeah.
And opening her up on the old trail there. Maybe you hit the lake and really open her up. And, I think any dents that come from that scenario.
Yeah, they're pretty much done. The liquid courage, by the time the day's over, is pretty much, if something's going to happen, it's bad.
Yeah, so we're going to skip out on that. I'm not calling Polaris. Now,
No.
The next thing I got is from Justin Jex, the Dent Gent. And he is printing these labels. So I'm going to show them here. Now, these labels, you put your logo, Paintless Dent Repair, website, phone number. And then the idea is that you put them on the inside of the door jamb after you fix a customer's car. And then your information is there forevermore.
Almost like doing like an oil change place, like a quick lube.
Yeah.
It's always right there on the car.
Yep.
Good idea.
So, yeah, I thought it was a great idea, and it was. I got 150 of them it was cheap. It was well worth it. If one of these stickers generates a phone call in the future, I doubled my money. So
Well, and that's free advertising because they have friends who have friends, and everybody gets dents in their cars. Who do you take it to? Oh, let me look at my car. It's right there.
yeah.
Yep.
So
I like
thought
it.
was I thought it was a great idea, and I had to jump on it. So I'm on it. So thank you to the Dent Gent for the stickers and the Dent Shark for the koozie and the motorcycle tank leverage points. And now, we got paper.
Oh, this is a box opening here.
More paper. We got more paper. So what do you think this is from? I got something fresh and ready. Anson, baby. I got another Anson hat, the new Anson hat. And that'll definitely go on the old hat wall here. If not on my head, probably a little bit of both. And let's start with the bag. Anson always sends you this bag, and this is my favorite wedge, by the way. Love this wedge. It's durable. It's just a pink burrow wedge. It's hard to lose, bright pink, easy to see. And I always got to have a backup of that. They sent me a free stick of this ice cold glue, the tequila ice glue. So I'm excited about that. What do we got? We got some edgy info, some glue info, stickers. What is this? Oh, Anson has a new satellite location, guys. They did a meetup there at Alliance Dent Repair. I think it's in, there it is, Plano, Texas.
Is that the one where they're having that get together not too long from now? Like soon?
No,
Is that where it's going to be?
No.
Nope.
They already had a meetup there. Oh, they had a meetup there. I forget. Maybe we were calling it Anson North or Anson East or something like that.
But they have one coming up again here shortly, right?
They're having the Anson Open House on May 7th. May 7th is the Anson Open House, and I'm definitely going. And I got a little sticker, another koozie. Can't have too many koozies. But guys, they sent me a bunch of different glue tabs here too, so that's bonus. I didn't pay for any of this, by the way.
No, that's just a bonus they give you, and I love that because you can try out a variety of glue tabs if you like them. Buy more.
Yep. I got a thumbprint, some compressions, and I don't even know what they call that one, but a whole bunch of glue tabs. We'll get to try those out. Ooh, I dropped one, but I caught it. Look at that. Look at that.
That's the reflexes that you get from up north here.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no. You
When it's 30 below and your reflexes are right there, you know it's good.
You know it's good. And I got some stickers and stickers and stickers. Yeah, everybody loves stickers. But here is the reason I made my Anson purchase is I got the inline tactical handle. I am so friggin' excited for this thing. It is unbelievable. And it does look and feel just like a lightsaber. So that's amazing.
Okay, now I could I'm gonna add on that just because the Reaper rod is there. If you have the adjustable handle Reaper rods, I think that inline handle would be amazing for top panels and box sides.
Well, let's try it out. Oh, you know what? I don't know if this is going to work. So, I've been playing around with this. My buddy Chris Dale sent me these Fender Washers, and it's kind of like an ID tool. And it's too thick. It's too thick. So let me screw this off of here. If I can. I don't know. You're going to have to entertain people while I find my Allen wrench. Cliff.
Oh, God.
Tell the story. Tell the story. What happened today? Did you fix any dents?
I fixed some dents, and then I was cleaning up my garage, my shop where I work out of, trying to put tools away. And I know John ain't here. I'm not even going to show this till he gets back, just because. But I've been working with some new tools from Dent Reaper. So, anyways,
what have you been working with?
We'll get back to that. You finish your story. We'll keep them in suspense. Yep.
So I took that washer off of there, and now she fits right on there. Oh
yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah. Hail yeah.
I like that.
Hallelujah. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good.
And those grips from Anson, what do they call it? Is it still the Gorilla Grip?
Gorilla Grip, tactical handle.
Okay, it's still called that. Yep.
Yep. So
definitely a must-have.
Yeah, they're the bee's knees. The bee's knees for sure. Poor Instagram is getting left out. They're gonna get to see this, but yeah, it's a beautiful thing. You can put your inline handle on anything with one of these hubs. So it's a beautiful thing, and I encourage everyone to. I haven't actually got to fix a dent with it yet, but I've used the original, the T-handle, all of them, and I love them all. So
well, and those inline handles, the fixed version, Rick Hummert has one from Excalibur, the PKs. If you've never used an inline handle, his has a different feel to it. It's more like a pistol grip, but you will get more drive, more ergonomics with that design versus a T-handle when you're pushing. Your wrist is not bent in an awkward angle. It's more natural. So I like it.
Love it. Yeah. So that's the end of my new tools for today. But
I got to talk about a tool that I've been working with that is fresh and new, and John might know something about it. Rick Hubbard might know something about it. The
Oh,
Executioners.
yeah.
And
I've heard of those.
I know a little something about it, a little something. But these are listed as like hail tools, hood and deck tools, top panel tools.
Yeah.
Okay? But you got to have an open mind. You go down through a fender, the top cavities, flip it backwards. It keeps your hand away from everything. And I've worked box sides and fenders with these tools, doors too, where you can slip them down in there and you can have all the functions of it. So when you buy a tool, always have an open mind about where to use it. It's not just what it says it's for. Have an open mind and use it where you can. If the right tool is the one that works, and these things work amazing.
You know what's weird is I had a hand in designing that thing, and I've never put it down a door or a box side. I have used them on fenders, but you learn something new every day. Thanks, Cliff.
I like them. And another one that I love, and I have never had a ratchet door tool in my life, and I finally got one. This is my baby.
Come on, man.
I have made so much money with this thing. I love it. It's got the blade tip, the angel.
Dent angel. Hallelujah.
I have fixed body line dents. You put the rubber cap on it, tape. You got your soft push, peel it all off, finish it out. I love the way this tool works. I love the drive. Add it with the tactical Gorilla Grip. You got money.
Yes, sir.
And there's a set of 3. The baby blue and the red medium are the main go-tos. But again, I've used it down a fender. You can flip it upside down, go through above a headlight without taking anything off. I'm gonna say this. I'm lazy. I don't R&I anything unless I have to.
Yeah.
I am lazy. So I will figure out a way to get a tool in there to not do that. I love this tool. It works everywhere. Box sides go down through the top of a box side. The rectangle holes when you pull the pad off. Same tool, same function. And the less you have to change tools and the more you have the feel of a tool that you like, the better, the cleaner your dent is going to come out.
Yeah, buddy. Love it, love it. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's my tech tip for the Dents and Dreams.
Tech tip for the day from old Cliff Ramadan. Looks like a bunch of people are watching on Instagram. Guys, we're on YouTube and or the Dents and Dreams Facebook group. I got Cliff with me. So I'm sorry if I'm ignoring you guys on Instagram, but I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Throw out to the Dents, the Dream, that I'm going to be in your booth with you. I'm flying to Minneapolis to sit with the man, the Dent Reaper.
I'm honored to have you. The whole state of, I have a call into the governor. We're going to try to make it Cliff Ramadan Day.
Oh my God.
I don't know if it's gonna hold up.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna get vetoed real quick.
Yeah, our state is pretty blue, so I don't know,
Yeah, we'll probably veto that one, but we're gonna have a good time. And $35 to see me and John together in a room.
Yeah.
That's worth its weight right there.
It could be. It probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird things happen when me and Cliff hang out. But
not that way, but yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah.
Always
fun.
fun.
A good time. We always have a good time. I have a good time. But yeah, I hope everybody gets in on this dream deal. There's going to be a ton of really good speakers. I'm excited for that aspect of it. I'm excited.
The speakers are great.
I'm excited to be able to interact with everybody, do all that kind of cool stuff, and
the speakers are worth the money. They got the top vendors there: Reaper, Excalibur, A1. I mean, you got a whole list. Anson's on there, I think, right? I mean,
I believe so. Yeah.
yep, yeah. They got a whole list of vendors that you can go from room to room. It's a no-brainer. It's a Saturday. You have 30 days.
Yeah,
to
it's live.
to
It's live on that Saturday, but then everything will be up. Everything will be recorded and up for 30 days, which is a little scary to me. Like I might say on Sunday morning, I might say, I don't remember everything I said on Saturday. Can we just take mine down? And no, you can't.
No. And it's a good possibility. It's a good possibility with us in the room together there. It's could be that way.
Shenanigans.
It'll be worth the money though.
Most definitely.
What do you get for $35? And I think it's going to be a great event. Don Kavanagh, Dave Streen are working really hard to put this together.
Oh yeah.
You know, with the whole COVID and stuff like that, it's going to be an amazing deal.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Don's just got a heart of gold. I love that guy.
Don, both of them, both those guys would do anything for you. Dave Streen is honestly my mentor. He's the one that is the reason why I'm here, where I'm in PDR right now. That all goes to Dave. He's the one that was the first one that really grabbed me and helped me through it. So that was all Dave Streen.
Yeah, that's awesome. And first time I met Don, I closed my lift gate on him, and I was like, "Hey man, can't look at my tools." And he was like, "All right, that's cool. Do it however you want to do it, but my shop's over here. Anytime you want to come by, I'll show you every tool in the joint." And he's been a great mentor to me as well. Like Don is
great. Yes.
I am extremely lucky to have him in my backyard. And
you got two guys right there. Don Kavanagh, 30 years in the industry. Dave Streen, he blew his shoulder out, so a lot of people don't realize how great of a hail tech that guy actually is. You're talking about a guy that this is an old bullshit story. He taught me how to blend off of video messaging and sending me videos back and forth. That's how I learned how to blend. That's not a lie. That is how I learned to blend.
That's amazing. That's crazy. And he didn't want to take a flight over to Rugby, North Dakota.
Yeah, he backed out on that. I don't know. It was dead of winter, and I don't know why he didn't like it. I mean, Scottsdale, Arizona, really. I mean, what's their weather like? I mean, he wasn't really losing out on anything. He could have came up here. No, Dave is awesome, and that is a true story. That's how I learned to blend. Is Dave gave me pointers, watched videos, told me how to do it, and the guy is truly an amazing hail tech. They call him the king of the roofs and the king of the rails for a reason. He is a true hail tech.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah, I've never heard anything otherwise, but I've never seen him in action. So, Dave, you're gonna have to prove it to me.
Okay. In all fairness, we've never seen Kevin Bird in action either. Just vacation pictures. So, I kind of put them as yep.
Has Kevin Bird ever fixed a dent?
I talked to him a lot now after the Key West trip, which was amazing. And he has called me during the day, and I don't know if he's just beating on a cart or metal in his garage while he's getting ready for his next vacation. No, he is a hail tech.
He's doing this. Yeah, sure thing, Clef. Yeah. That's what it sounds like when you talk to any dent guy. I love it. And I'm a little concerned that loud banging noises just don't affect me anymore. So,
no, it don't. It's kind of like being in bodywork for 23 years. Fumes don't affect you until you walk away from it for so long. That's scary.
Yeah.
Yep, it's just something you get used to.
I never had to deal with the fumes, so I wouldn't know. I
Not
wouldn't
missing out
know
on
about
nothing.
all that. Yeah. People keep coming in on the gram. Instagram, we're live on Facebook, Dents and Dreams, and YouTube. And
How many people you got on Instagram?
I got Cliff with me. I don't. We got a bunch.
How many we got on Dents and Dreams?
11. All right, guys. I'm signing off of Instagram so people don't, because it's just weird. Oh, hold on. We'll leave that up, maybe. We'll leave that up.
I was actually saying, do you want to cross over and go to Instagram for a bit and visit with the Instagram folks?
That sounds like a technical nightmare.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff, so I'm good with whatever.
Yeah. I think we're good. I should be reading oh, man. I missed out on a whole bunch of comments. Kavanaugh was watching. Donnie. We got...
I just seen it. Yep.
Panic says
he's driving up to that's the push metal deal. He's going to be there.
Yeah. Oh, Don says dentrepair.com. Everybody get on the old dentrepair.com.
Yep.
We have a Facebook user saying, "What's up, John?" and "What's up, Cliff?" Facebook user, you have to give StreamYard permission to whatever. I don't know. You gotta.
Well, whoever it is, though, hello, Facebook user.
Yes.
Glad you're on here.
Hello, Facebook user. Anytime, Donnie. Anytime. Thank you. I mean, geez, Don.
Thanks for everything you've done, Don.
Can you imagine where I might be if I never met Don Kavanaugh? Whew. Be a different life. Be a different life for sure. So, yeah. Big props to Don.
Hey, Don, are we going to have Jurgen make an appearance there in Minneapolis when I'm at the shop for the Dents and Dreams? Jurgen's
a cool dude.
I got to meet him at that last event there. Yeah. He's one of the icons of the industry. It'd be nice to see him and have him there.
Yeah.
Maybe Don.
We could have him sign our arms and then get it tattooed in.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, we got a hell yes from Don Kavanaugh. So I like that. When you can have an innovator like that come and see you and you get to meet him, that's amazing.
No doubt. Oh, that's who it was. It was Kane Bailey. Yes, we can see you now, Kane. And thanks for the T-shirts from the Real World seminar. Those were dope. And now we have another Facebook user. Hey, guys. Hey, Facebook user.
Hey, Facebook user.
That sounds like derogatory. Like, are you a Facebook user? Do you have problems with using Facebook?
Well, this day and age, John,
some people
you can't really go that route.
Just use it in moderation, okay? Don't overdose on Facebook. And if you're watching me and Cliff, you might have a problem.
Yeah. But you'll enjoy it anyway. Oh, obviously, you're still watching us, so you're entertained. Yeah. So it's good.
Some problems are fun to have, but we won't get into that. But yeah, super excited about this inline handle, man. Can't wait to put this bad boy to use. I was talking to Cliff about it, and I said, well, we should show it off on the old Dents.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of that, I got to do one more here that goes in conjunction with my angel rod for doors because I used it. If you need that little extra kick We got a Chameleon with a double bend.
Double bend Chameleon. Oh, and guess what? If you pull the handle off of that, you can put any one of these tacticals on.
Yep.
So.
And a double bend door tool. This works great with the Angel. And I'm not taking anything away from the original Reaper rod. And I've talked to John about this. I'm not a sharp tip guy unless it's needed. So I really do like the blade tip on the Chameleon and the Angels. And stay tuned. There's going to be something else cool from the Reaper man himself. Stay tuned.
We have some ideas brewing.
Yeah.
They're brewing. And,
yep.
Yeah.
So you just stay tuned on Dent Reaper. There's going to be some amazing stuff coming out.
There is.
Yep.
So I'm excited about it, and sounds like you are too, Cliff.
I'm very excited. I'm not gonna drop the ball. It's gonna be a surprise, and people are gonna have to stay tuned for that. But there's gonna be some cool stuff in the works.
Well, I hope it. Yeah, I think it'll be good.
I think it's gonna be. It is gonna be really good.
Yeah. For sure. Somebody said, "Hey, Richard." Don said, "Hey, Richard, is Rich watching? Are you watching, Mr. Hummert?" I don't know.
If Richard Hummert, hey, I can't forget about him. Richard Hummert is my boy. And that guy has done so many things for the industry. His stuff is crazy good. If you have hood and deck set, I mean, let's just go down the line here. I got to grab a smaller version. These PK tools, if you have not pushed with one, you're missing out. They are one of the best pushing tools in every application.
Yeah. Super
I
beefy.
love them. They're beefy,
Super
and I
beefy.
love that. That's the inline handle that I'm telling you about. I
that
call
angle.
it the Mopar pistol grip handle is what I call it. But
I don't think that's the official name. So all you Ford and Chevy guys just calm down.
Sorry, I'm not trying to plagiarize Mopar. I do not want anything wrote up, but that's just my name for it. It's not official. Anyways.
In addition, these are the mini hood and decks, but any of the hood and deck sets, dude, they are sick.
Okay, go on. I just posted something yesterday. Fixed a dent. And I posted videos. That dent was fixed with the original hood and deck set with the blade.
Yeah.
And going down through, accessing, I had to gut the door, but amazing. Again, with any other tool, with any tools, they're not just what their name is. Have an open mind with them, especially with Rick stuff, with John Vadine stuff. Have an open mind. Make the most out of every tool.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
One tool that they have, that Rick has, that kind of gets put to, everybody knows the AKs. Everybody knows the hood and deck set. The all powers, it's hard to see how they work, but it's a combination of the AK. They're not shaved as much. They have a lot more drive, but if you have an access where you can get it into it, an open cavity, it's crazy the amount of power that you get out of the all powers.
Yeah. Somebody else was telling me about those, and they are definitely on my list of.
If you don't have them,
I don't.
Oh my God! No,
I don't even tell a lie, Cliff. I
wish you would have told me that before I got on this stupid podcast. I'm depressed.
Oh, now we're not friends anymore. I'll order them.
The all powers work in conjunction with the AKs. Well, the hood and deck, all powers, and the AKs all work in conjunction with each other. I don't pull hoods off when I do hail. Very seldom. So when I get to the back of the hood, obviously I'm using the AK or the hood and decks or the all powers to have that extra drive. I don't have to have as much room to work before I'm getting the power.
Right.
So
I always pull hoods off, and I don't. These, yeah.
Yep. The mini hood and deck set. If you're gonna buy one set of the hood and deck to try, the mini first, then evolve from there. You will. It's pure money.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I love these minis. I love the original hood and decks. And then, of course, me and Rick joined forces, and Don. Thanks, Don. I love
there
those
it is.
two. I love those two. Obviously, I'm biased on the executioners, but yeah.
I love them. I've used them. Put a video out of me using them. That video was used. That was all done with the soft side on aluminum. You don't always have to have a sharp tip on aluminum. That's not something. Certain dents, yes, it's nice for cleaning up, but you don't always have to have sharp tip on aluminum. You can use the heel of that, and you can roll through a hood really fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the nice thing is you have the soft side to start it, the sharp tip to finish. I love that.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh, we have another Facebook user. Are you an intravenous Facebook user, or do you smoke it? What kind of Facebook user are you, Cliff?
I'm more intravenous. Yeah, I'm not a. Yep, I'm not. Yep, I like that.
Funny. Who's this? Another Facebook user says the mini deck set work in so many areas. Love
feel open to mold it. Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Have an open mind. Good idea. Good idea. I like that.
Jackpot idea. Heck yeah.
And a thing with the executioners, they're a cross between, as far as the bend goes, it's not as drastic as the hood and deck set, but it's more than the AKs. So you're getting a little, it's kind of right in between, but you're getting two workable areas.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know, Cliff. What else do we got? I mean, I was just kind of going. I thought we were just gonna do a quick box.
Yeah,
opening,
we kind of turned into
like a full episode.
Well, I guess I got to go back to Reaper again, or not Reaper, but Excalibur. I'm only gonna grab a few of them because I have them all. The screwdriver set.
Oh yeah, you got the yellows.
I got the yellows and the blacks.
I only have the yellows, and man.
Okay, right here. Going in above a fender again. When you're close up.
So many places.
Use the heel of it, and you're literally pulling back. You have no strain on your body at all with these tools.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
It's crazy.
Beautiful thing. Uh-oh. Something happened.
Call coming in.
Easy. Something happened, and then...
Yep, I had a call coming in. But yeah, that's one of my favorites is the tipped up, because I use the heel in certain panels going down through a box side. If you got a dent up close on the top of a box side, flip it upside down, it's right there with you. The closer you are to that dent, more control you have. Easy. Then, of course, you got the blades that slide in. But if you don't have and they're not expensive. Your money is made within like less than one job.
Oh yeah, absolutely. On any tool.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. In my mind, if you get one dent done with it easier than you would have anything else,
Yep.
it made its money. It made
That's
its money for sure.
That goes back to the Dent Angel, and it's my personal preference. I'm not telling anybody that that's the best door tool or anything like that. But my personal preference, I started using the Dent Angels. John sent it to me, and that is my go-to door tool all the time now. In pretty much all situations I can get it on. I've made so much money with that. Even just the red. I couldn't tell you how much money I've made with just the red.
Yeah. That's my favorite size for the Reaper too, and I prefer a sharp tip, so I don't use the Angel as much. But it's kind of cool to hear. Like, I know other guys have told me they love their Angels too, but I like it when it's
well, you've obviously created and designed the tools for every aspect, every person. When I train people, they have the luxury of using whatever they want, but
Who's this Facebook user? This Facebook user is overusing. He's calling us ladies.
Oh God, that almost sounds like Woody Koss.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of ladies you're hanging out with, but if they look like me and Cliff, you might want to pick a new group of ladies.
Yeah, you might want to.
Just saying.
You might go to the high-end strip club. Get your money's worth anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, geez Louise. You don't want your ladies looking like us, okay?
Oh, you gotta have the bush latte.
It's Chris Dale. Okay,
shit.
Okay.
How's it going, Chris?
He's. I'm sure he's familiar with what a good-looking lady is. He's just giving us crap.
Yeah.
And I could take it. I could take it.
Oh yeah. That's easy.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
All right, Kane. That's
fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, you know what?
Say? Well, Shuddy.
I guess if we got to get rid of Mr. Potato Head because he's not gender neutral, I guess whatever. Kane's right. We're good.
Yeah.
Yep. We got to adapt to all the audience, John. That's the way it is now. 2021, man.
The Potato Head.
Yep. The Potato Head. Yep.
Just the Potato Head.
Yep.
Oh my, too much fun. We got another Facebook user just saying, listen, guys, you have to stop using the Facebook.
Well, don't put it that way. Don't use the Facebook, but use the Facebook so we can see you.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to give permission to StreamYard or whatever. But then we know who you are. But
yeah, Chris, yeah, we're good.
Chris will figure it out, or he won't. Maybe he wants to remain anonymous in certain situations. And
hey, well, there's situations where I wanted to remain anonymous too. I can see that point.
Yeah, here's a good question. Okay, how?
Well, that's on you, John. Are we talking about?
I'm talking shit.
Okay,
you guys gotta do. And then I don't even know how. I don't know how.
You don't know how?
You click on. Here we go. Kane just did it on the link. Click on the link for the video, and there's.
Thanks for helping John out, Kane.
Yeah, I need all.
He was struggling on that. He was struggling. That one. He got called on his bullshit there. Oh shit.
Wow. I'm gonna sit here and talk smack, and then I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to answer the question to the smack I'm talking. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. So, I'm glad we figured out the help. Wrinkle.
Wow.
Wrinkle. What is
Huh?
that what Shuddy just said? Wrinkle. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what he means by that. But yeah, wrinkle.
I'll go with it. We'll go with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Dent, wrinkle. Yep.
We're
good.
It's an interesting wrinkle in the show. You know, we're just gonna roll with it. Here's a wrinkle for you. I'm out of beer. I'm gonna go get another one. Hold on the fort clip.
All right, I got it covered. What else you guys want to see? We're here. Oh, John, is that new can crusher?
That's the can crusher. I put a
Oh, yeah.
sticker in there. It's the can reaper.
I like it.
You know, here's something. I think a lot of guys have seen this, but I know a lot haven't as well. And it represents us here in the Great North. It's a hockey stick that's converted into a hail rod. And this is a carbon fiber hockey stick. There's no flex to this thing.
Oh,
And
shit.
I really like it because it has this flat edge. And it's just really comfortable to work with. And I don't know what this thing is. 4.5, maybe 5 feet.
Well, how tall are you?
I'm 6 feet tall, so it's probably not quite 5 feet. But it's beautiful. We got an R4 on one end and an edgy gator tooth on the other.
Oh, that's the what is edgy call that one?
I thought it's a gator tooth.
No, it's isn't it the golf tee? Golf tee.
Oh, the golf tee. Okay.
Yep.
Either way, it's
Yep.
sharp and pointy, so I like it. I like it.
Yeah, his steel pushing tips are pretty much indestructible.
Yeah, I've had that thing for Jesus, I don't even know.
It will not get dull unless you drop it.
4 years or so, probably. And I probably have dropped it, and it's still plenty good. Still plenty good. Now, if I'm not using that tip on my other hail rod, I got my 380. And
there's another one, and I gotta ask you about this one, John, because I love this thing. For people that like the sharp tip, this one.
oh, the sharp tip Chameleon. Yeah.
Yes. Is that a set or is it just a one deal?
You can get a set of the sharp tip Chameleons as well. The two,
Okay, because
they come in 24, 36, and 48 inch lengths, and you can get you can get them in a single bend or a double bend. I don't know where you're hanging out, but all I have in here is Dent tools, Reaper banners.
okay, you know what? Now that Kane says that though, from a distance, John, I am gonna say with the neon lights and the shit hanging in the back, I can see where he would get that. Yep.
All right. Oh, look at that. Chris Dale figured it out. Yes, your name's up. Good job, buddy. Yes. Oh, come on. Edgar. Vegas? For sure. Even if there's no MTE, I'll be there. I will be there. Word of the day. Word of the day is wrinkle, I think, from Shut. That's what that was about. And yeah. Kinky sex background. I don't know. Like,
what is just? Oh, he went back to it.
We can do some weird. Like, does that make it better or worse?
I got. Oh, you should. Oh, there it is. Oh no, that's.
I Like, what if I do that? Is that even worse? Like,
Oh, that is like you are now at 100. You are at 50 Shades of Gray right now. That is pure 50 Shades of Gray. Damn it, John,
right.
and I gotta stay at your place when I go up there.
Yeah, we'll turn all the lights on. There's nothing happening here. Jeez, Kane, I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to have a.
Okay.
No, the problem is these lights are too bright.
I gotta grab a beer here, John. Hey, John.
All right.
I'll be walking away from everybody.
I just turning the lights back down. You know, we gotta get back to After Dark with the Reaper. 50 Shades of Reaper, strip club. Yeah, I wish. I don't think. I only see where Cliff hides the dead bodies. Oh, geez, Louise. Yeah, we don't talk about that on the internet, Chris. Hello. Yeah. So I hope everybody's having a good night. I know I'm having a good night, and
I'm always having a good night when I'm on with John Vidine.
oh yeah,
He's my boy.
I got my lightsaber today. I'm very excited about that. What do you think about the scanning tool for counting dents? I think I've heard of it. So have you heard of these, Cliff? There's these new scanning tools that you can just take a picture of a panel and it will count the dents. They're using some sort of AI. So I don't know. I mean, if it's accurate and it works, I think that's awesome. Because if I never have to circle another fucking hail car, I will be ecstatic. But is it going to size them correctly? And when is the insurance company going to get involved? And the insurance company is going to dictate how these technologies work and how they read these panels. And, is a dime-sized dent going to be no dent? And is an oversized dent going to be a quarter? And yada, yada, yada. So,
I'm going to say this one, and I'm not taking anything away from anybody that has came up with those. And if like I said, John, if the technology comes out where it's good and the insurance companies are good with it, then that's awesome. But when it comes to our money on hail, I feel more comfortable myself at this point doing the dents the way I'm doing them so I can get the most out of every job and cover every aspect. That's my opinion.
Yeah, no, and that makes sense. But at the same time, we're always, all of us, most comfortable in the way we're always been doing things.
But
I was most comfortable fixing dents with straight tools before I tried these, and now I know this is better.
So if they come out with it and it covers all those aspects, like you said, the oversized, the double oversized, when you have the hard hailstorms, dime-sized dents, all that stuff. Yeah, then I'm good with that. I would definitely do it
if it's accurate.
Yep. And
so
we're gonna have to fight that.
Yep. So we're gonna have to. Everybody's gonna have to do double duty now. So you're gonna have to do it the way you've always done it, and then you're gonna have to compare it to what these new AI programs are doing, and then we're gonna have to find out.
What's up, Jeff?
Jeff Smith in the house. But yeah, then we're gonna have to find out: does this work properly? Is it accurate? And we're gonna need your sizing coins. You're gonna need everything in order to make sure that these big conglomerates aren't putting out technology in such a way that it's intended to make their pockets fatter while hurting the technician. So
Yep.
that's
And insurance companies have to accept it and go if they're legit and they work, then insurance companies have to accept it. Now, if you have an insurance company that says, well, I want to come in or I want you to do a true dent matrix, well, then you go back to square one. They're not accepting it. So it doesn't benefit you. Even though it might have been right and worked, you still have to go through that step to get that job from that insurance company.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Adam says the insurance companies will only like it if it saves them money. Now,
pretty much,
here's what I'll say to that though. If we can prove that it's accurate and correct, then in the long run it will save them money because they can use that AI and not have to send out an adjuster. They can use that AI.
I was just gonna say that, buddy. High five on that. I was just gonna say that.
Virtual high fives all around.
Yep.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I think
I would love to see one work. I would love to actually see one work myself in real life.
Yeah. DCC, the guys that made this hockey rod, had a drive-through tunnel come out a couple years ago, which looked really promising. And I'm not sure if it's still working or where that's being employed, but if as these technologies improve, and they will keep improving, it'll be interesting to see how that affects everything. But what I would say to all techs and any techs is that we need to make sure we're supporting the ones that are coming out of our industry, and we're supporting the right people, because there's more than one avenue of revenue for the people that are making these technologies, and if they're gonna get bought out by the insurance companies, then we need to be wise.
Yes,
we need to be wise to that.
They're going to sell out to that, and if the insurance companies are buying them, just like everything else, it is going to go against us. Yeah, so no matter what, the end result is dent techs have to stick together. If you have a hailstorm or whatever, obviously you have hail techs, multiple hail techs in your area, and PDR and stuff like that. You're in a big area. Work together. Don't work against each other.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You can't fix the world. You can't fix every car.
Yeah.
So you're better off working together so everybody can make the optimal money.
Yep.
Versus trying to cutthroat people. That's the biggest thing right now.
Well, we just all need to be on the same page and pushing the proper procedures as far as estimating goes, and ensuring that we're all turning in good quality repairs. And I think for the most part, most guys, that is, from most of the people I talk to, that's their genuine concern as well.
John, if they've sat and listened to us for an hour tonight, they are they are 100. Anyway. They're 100% committed to the industry. Those are the guys that are true and real.
Yeah, probably so. Yep.
So I agree with you 100%. We need to stick together as an industry and grow as an industry. And, you got your guys like Jurgen that started off, Rick Hummert, Don Kavanaugh. Those guys back then, I mean, we have the luxury of working with the most amazing tools to make us better. Back then, I was a body man. If you ever put one of them spring steel trunk, those bars in the trunk for the spring steel, you don't know what scary is until you're laying in that thing trying to lock them things in place and have them fly out. Basically, it's like that, and you start over.
Yep. Yeah.
So when you made tools out of that stuff, that's crazy.
Super crazy. So this is it says, "Hey everyone, rock on Eagle." I bet you that's James Cantrom Bone because he's got the eagle on the Dent repair. You got to give Facebook permission to use your name. You click on the link there, and you got to StreamYard. You got to give StreamYard permission there, James.
I think he did a Dents and Dreams with you.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yep. He shouldn't. I'm disappointed in him now. He doesn't even have his name on there. God.
I don't know how you did that over there, James. I don't know how it works. You'll figure it out. I don't know. I'm on the other side, so I can't see. Laughing my... Oh, who's this? Jeff? I almost lost a finger doing those deck lid springs. Shit. Too good.
Dave Stream was trying to call me now, just now.
Oh, geez. Do we need to send him the link? Does he need
send him the link and get him on, and he can promote his Dents and Dreams.
Yeah. Well, let's see here.
Tell him to get on here and promote Dents and Dreams, or the Dream event.
Yeah.
Then he can promote it and tell it which. I'm still on, right?
Yeah. You're still. I'm typing and sending a link. I'm typing and sending a link. Did you go out? Oh,
no, yeah, I'm still here.
Did you turn the lights off? I mean, people were commenting on my background, and now you are like 0-30.
Hey, hold on. I'm texting Dave and telling him to grab the link.
Oh, okay. Well, I just sent him the link, so he hopefully will come on here, and we can get the Dream event properly explained, rather than from two yahoos up there, way up north here. You know, you can't be listening to us for any proper advice. I mean, geez Louise. We got people concerned about you. John Krug is like, he's worried about you, man. He's like, where did Cliff go?
Oh,
yeah.
Don't worry. I'm back.
Well, I'm back. Don't worry. Nobody kidnapped him. Nobody kidnapped him. Hollywood in the house.
That is the most care I've got, John, in I don't know how long. Thank you.
Yeah. It's don't give Cliff a big head over there, Krug. We don't need him doing anything crazy. Acting like he's too big for his britches, like somebody actually gives a damn. I'm kidding, Cliff. Of course we love you.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Where the hell's Sally Jean in this whole deal now? She's sleeping. Did she go to sleep?
She's in the house. I said I was going to do a quick box opening. And, it just has kind of morphed into its own thing here.
Yeah. So, did Dave comment on the link?
He did not reply to my text, or has he come in on the link just yet? So we'll give him a couple more minutes. If he shows up, I mean, Cliff, you're spinning around like a top over there.
Yeah, and the drinkers are going to be that'll make you sick. It'll give you vertigo. I'm sorry, my bad. My bad.
Krug and Don are talking. We got another user.
Oh, Facebook user.
We got another user saying, what up? You got to click the link so we can see your name. I don't know who you are.
Wow, yeah.
Until then, you're just a user. And Nancy Reagan would be disappointed in you. That's all I can say.
I'm going to say this right now. I do not like users. Speaking from experience, just don't like them.
Yeah, nobody needs a user.
No.
It's definitely not an abuser. Jeff Smith is. Oh, I didn't know Jeff's coming to the Push Metal Workshop.
Yeah,
That's
he's
cool.
gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna be there.
Hell yeah!
I tried to call him. I tried to
I'll
call
be
him
excited
today.
to meet you, Jeff.
Apparently, he's too good to talk to me anymore because I tried to call him today to see how he was doing, but apparently he was too good to talk to me.
Yeah, well.
I'm kidding, Jeff.
Can you blame him or?
Yeah, no, not really. No, not really.
Yeah, well. What you gonna do? But yeah, I don't know. We've gone for over an hour here, Cliff, and I really just wanted to show off my new tactical inline handle, and
That's all. That's what this is all about.
that's what really started it. Well, it was that and the stickers.
Yes. Don't leave the other guys out.
The stickers.
That's the pretty cool stuff. Yep.
And the motorcycle deals here from Dent in Pennsylvania. Oh, geez. Looks like I'm flicking everybody off. I'm just trying to show his logo. Yeah, so Dent in Pennsylvania. Hit him up if you need some motorcycle stuff. Hit up the Gent if you want these cool jam stickers. Sorry, Don. Oh, man. I don't know if I will be happy or sad if one of these stickers show up in Don's shop. Like, how would you feel about that? Like, you're like, well, I'm marketing, but somebody, yeah, that.
Well, in all fairness, Don, being a good friend, he'll peel it and throw it away, and he won't tell you about it. That just doesn't need to be talked about.
Don, you better tell me about it. You know what I should say? Any PDR guy, I will trade you.
Well, hey,
a beer for one of these. If you find one of these stickers, I owe you a beer.
Okay, if Dave can't get on, send Don the link and have him get on and explain the dream. Well, we got people. That's it. Both of their vans.
Well, yeah. Don says no, I wouldn't. Please, everyone, get it. I mean, Don, if you want to join, I'll see if I can send Don the link.
Yep, send Don the link. It'd be cool if we could do. I'm not going to call it a three-way now because of this whole political deal we got going on with Potato Head and all that. But yeah, it'd be cool to have Don here.
I don't even understand what you're talking about, Cliff.
Exactly.
With all that shenanigans. But yeah,
yep. Did you send him a link?
I did. Okay. So hopefully
he can explain it so much better.
Oh yeah. Wow. I mean, he's the man. Mm-hmm. He is the man. Obviously. We should just do another live with him. We'll do a live with them regardless if they want to anytime.
Well, yeah. It'd be nice to have Dave and Don on here. I'll drink with them and talk about their stuff. Those guys there they're the pioneers of the industry. Two of them.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Well, obviously, Edgy Tools. If you don't have Edgy Tools products, period. You know what? Facebook user. Oh,
look at him!
What do we got
Hi, guys.
going on here?
How you doing, Johnny? Are you out to dinner?
No, I just got done with dinner, and I'm going to stop it on here so I'm not watching you guys anymore. How's it going, boys?
Super duper. How you doing?
Good. I wonder if can I turn this sideways or not? Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Even
better. Nice. Hey, really appreciate you guys talking about this thing, guys. It's just such an honor to, I am too. I'm just absolutely pumped that we're bringing this thing to everyone, and I just appreciate it. I was just trying to say, hey, everybody on here, looks like you got a lot of guys on here. Go buy a ticket today. It's going to go up to $70, and we're at $35 right now. And basically, you probably
is a no-brainer.
It is. And we've got 22 or 23 speakers that are bringing everything they have to this. They're, if you just follow one or two ideas, you're going to bring another 10 to 15 grand per year to your bottom line. So we kind of got together on this thing, and we just thought, you know what, we need to bring this to. Now I'm feeling out of place, so let me just take a little sip.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So joining you guys in a big league way, but basically what it comes down to is this isn't a anything in response to anything other than, wow, there's a lot of glare back here, huh? Let me see if I can close this with all our lights. Try to be a little bit better. So basically, we're just trying to bring the whole industry up as a whole, and kind of get everybody together and just show people what it's all about, and just bring everyone together. And we feel so bad for these vendors that haven't had any exposure at all for the last year, and to bring them up, because without them, guys, we like that handle you're showing off from Anson there, the thing is sick. We're not doing the right thing. We quickly forget because we pay for our tools, but at the same time, it's hard for these tool manufacturers to make a lot of money. There's not a what we all think. It's a whirlwind for them.
There is no money in there. The money margin in tools, you have to sell a lot of them to
exactly.
And for them to be in business, we have to buy, and they have to be shown. That's the way it is.
We have to use them on a daily basis, and we have to love them, and all those things are combined. And it's sad, it's unfortunate that people don't realize what goes into them. Some of these guys, a lot of these guys have the patent on it, and they have all these different things. Like I was just talking about Vince the other day, that Magnetet mat was 10 grand for the mold alone. That didn't include the patent on it.
Or the research and development and all that stuff.
2 years before he actually broke even, right?
Yeah.
So just trying to get these guys in the room and trying to bring them up through the whole thing. And we're not trying to do anything here and making any dough. We're actually got a deal right now. If you guys haven't heard, we're doing $35 tickets. Every 25th guy is going to win about $175 to $250 in tools. That Dave and I are going to reach into that same $35 pool and buy these tools from the guys that already have, their vendors, or like guys like you, Johnny, and Rick, and start giving back to you guys immediately, so we can really get that cost down for you, and just really give back to the community, and get more people educated so they can make more money and have more of a foothold on what they're doing, but basically just bring it all up. And you can kind of do the math, every 25 guys at $35 and giving away, 250 plus with shipping.
Oh, yeah.
And then this platform is so expensive. I don't even want to go there, but it's expensive. And to get, to be able to pay for that and do all this stuff, we're not in this for that. We're in it for really lifting the whole industry up, and we're stoked to be able to do it. And we kind of decided a year or two ago where we thought, you know what? This has to happen. We have to reach it. Yeah. And the reason we decided, most of you guys probably, I know you two know this, but because we talk every day, but a lot of people don't realize that it actually, at the end of the day, is a situation where you're talking to like a guy like Craig over at Anson. And he said, do you realize that only 5% of the people that are on social media actually buy from us? They are like the Bass Pro Shop of all the tools sold. They're big, and they want it as well.
I think you might have misstated that. What Craig, what you're saying is 5% of the guys of Dent techs basically are on social media.
Exactly. Did I say that wrong? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
well,
you.
You said 5% of the people on social media buy from us.
That's true too. That's true too, right? But I think you said it right.
I think
you said it right.
Most
Johnny.
of the guys on social media are well informed and
yes. Oh, absolutely.
buy a lot of stuff.
We're a
But I
completely
think,
different group, but by saying that 5% or maybe 10% that actually buy from Anson and one of
yeah,
those guys that are on social media that see the actual following, that's different than the other 95% that just have an email address and they're not on social media and they only know about those guys because they've seeked them out and they send them brochures and different
yeah,
things. So that
yeah.
kind of explains why there's only 3,500 people that go to these events, right?
Or they
So,
have a friend of a friend that tells them about it,
yeah,
and then they go.
yes, yes, yes. And this is no replacement because we just love MTE. I can't wait to get back there, and this is no comparison whatsoever to it as well. That's one thing that Dave and I talk about all the time. This is nothing to do with that, and
Well,
it's so cool.
the thing, Don, I'm gonna stop you on this for
Yeah,
$35.
yeah,
The nice thing I like about the Dream event versus MTE is you have 30 days to go to
you do.
like the speakers and watch it. And if you like something, just like watching a movie, if you like something, you watch it, there's always things you miss. So you can rewatch it
Absolutely,
and take a little more
absolutely,
and a little more. You don't
absolutely.
have that luxury when you're live because it's a struggle to make the events. Um, like me personally, myself, I've been to, since I've been here, since I've been in it, I've been to every MTE that was available. I
Nice.
haven't got to see a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
because of the situation and stuff like that. So I miss out on so much stuff.
yeah,
And even if you have that luxury, you can't get to every show, you can't get to
yeah.
every speaker and all that stuff. Here
True.
you have the luxury to put your headphones on, work Dents all week long, and listen to that. For
You bet.
$35, you can't beat that.
No, you really can't. You really can't. And what's so great is to come full circle back to the guys, Sheldon and Kevin, that was so, far beyond his, to build this community is just such an honor to be part of. And for them to back us on this thing is even more amazing. Of course, we reach out to them and we have, no, we're never going to do an in-house or in-person show. This is just more to keep it going and possibly really build that community, right? So what's so cool is Sheldon and Kevin reached out and they said, we want to give 25% off of anybody that's buying a dream ticket. So that is just absolutely amazing. So 25%
That
off your
that's
Vegas MTE to
Huge.
just kind of
so 20.
solidify that they've got our backs.
Okay,
So
so
pretty awesome.
no, go by percentage. What does it cost to have an attendee ticket at an MT event? I've never had
You
to
know,
do
I
one. So what does it
so
cost?
I have, and I think they're around $40, right? But the education day is $100, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's $100,
so
and you got to fly in. You have an extra night of,
yep.
of staying in a hotel, and you've got
So
all
if
these
you're getting
other
that right
things,
there,
right?
25%, if you're gonna attend any one of the speakers, that's
Hmm.
$25.
Right.
Not to mention all the other stuff that you get.
Yep.
You are
True.
literally leaving $10 on the table that, I mean, you can make up for that and everything else just in the dream event if you want to look at it that way.
I mean,
Absolutely. And
what
again,
are we
it's not about
It's
talking
any
a
of the
about
money.
30?
no-brainer. No,
We're talking
it's
about
not.
$35 to begin with. I mean, that's
Yeah, exactly.
half a
Right.
dent. Half a dent.
Right. Right. Right.
How much is your event? Half a dent.
It's about 5 minutes of work for
Easy.
a good
Yeah,
dent
come
guy,
on.
right?
Come on. Yeah.
But again, we wanted to make it where it was an incredible value, but at the same time, just really giving back to how it's given to us, and to really bring everybody up in the process. As corny as that sounds, really, we just
Well,
want everybody to get on the same page, start charging the same money. All these
yep.
different talks are going to
Look,
solidify
Don,
all of that.
Don,
Sit in the
from the
grooves,
first
talk
time
with
I
your
met
peers.
you, you were all about this, and you have been ever since. And I know that this is genuine from your heart, and you have
It
been
is.
this way
Thank you.
for when did we meet? 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at least, man.
I was not even
You were not
working.
kind to me that day, by the way.
Well,
He
I
told
wasn't-
me about it. I actually heard that. If you were watching before this, he
It's
told
true.
the story.
It's
Yep,
true.
he told the story tonight.
I wouldn't say I was unkind. I was just
No.
unaccepting. I was unaccepting.
Yes.
I had my blinders on, and I was trained in an old school mentality where you don't share information.
He actually shared that tonight on Dents and Dreams. Your guys' first.
I
meeting.
missed that. All right.
Yep.
I think I just got on 'cause I was hearing something about a tailgate slamming or something, but it was that, and it was quite amazing that the outcome that came onto that was like, my God, dude, like I'm not gonna bite or anything. I just really want to, help you if I can, or you could help me.
And
that's one thing cool about Don, what we do, you guys.
Don, I know.
Can learn from a first day guy.
I know John's an asshole, but you have always been great to me, Don. And Dave Streen's my mentor, and I said it in the show. He is my true mentor. He's the one that got me into it. I was trying to get into PDR before I ever knew Stanlighter, ever knew anybody, and I was trying to figure out a way to get into it. And I seen his tool, his accessories.
Sure.
And I sent him a message, and he said, "Hey, give me a call." He said, "I don't want you to spend money you don't have to spend." That was his first thing with me when I wanted to buy stuff with him, and he knew I was getting into it. That was his first thing to me is he said, "Send me your number. I want to talk to you." And me and Dave have been great ever since. And every decision I make, anything I do, always goes through Dave, no matter what.
Fantastic. He is the goods, that guy. Absolutely.
Yep.
We got to surround ourselves more with people that, what do they say? You surround yourself with the 5 guys that you surround yourself with, or where are you going? If you're hanging out with a bunch
average.
That's where you're going.
I put a post out on Facebook. Would you rather have 4 quarters or 100 pennies?
I saw that. I loved it.
Yep. That's how you surround yourself,
that, bro.
Yep.
Absolutely love that post.
Love it.
Saw that yesterday.
Awesome,
yeah, that's so good. But it's funny how when we think we know everything, the real true beauty to that is we will never learn another thing. And I know that sounds silly. My dad told me that, and I've heard it a million times. But, I do a ton of training. You guys know I've trained 100, 125 guys or something, and I really enjoy that. But I can actually learn something in the first day or first week of training from the guy I'm training that can't even remove a dent yet. He'll say, "Hey, can I do this? Or can I do that?" And the simpleness of is I'm like high-fiving the guy going, "That's amazing. Yes, let's try that." And I think differently.
And I haven't been training as long as you, Don, but I will say this, it's not even about learning something from them, but when you train somebody, and you sit there day after day with them and you're over their shoulder and you build that camaraderie with them.
Yeah.
You go in and you think about the next guy coming in, how you can evolve even the training side of it. It's not even the dent fixing side. It's the training side to give them more out of it. Did I give this guy as much as he deserved?
Yeah.
You evolve even the training side of it and the business side of it.
True.
And I seen Jeff Smith, brother. You are so great. I seen that. I am proud to be your mentor. I love that.
Awesome. He talked a lot of good stuff about you, buddy. I'll tell you that.
Jeff Smith is so good. I'll tell you that guy. I went in to make supper at night and bring it out. He was out here like blending on a rail and doing his thing because he wanted to be great. And that's what I love.
You got to push yourself, really. It doesn't come overnight. It's the hardest thing that I've ever tried to do, and I know that everybody listening kind of feels the same way. But that kind of what separates us, right? From the good and the bad. And the guys that, like it's funny when we had our little get-together, Johnny, at the shop, 3-4 weeks ago, we had 32 guys in the room, 31 including me. or 32 including me, and it was interesting how we all we're like jumping on tool, like we do dents all day long, right? You know,
Yeah,
but yet what do we want to do? We all want to work on dents and play with tools. Like this is kind
yeah.
of a little
Yep.
bit of a sickness. Like we want to be better. We want to advance in our training and we want to learn from each other. And I just love the change of the guard. These last few years have been amazing. I remember being in MTEs where you'd knock someone over to pull a tool out of their hand and you would never share any ideas at all about that tool and how you would use it and the function of it and things. And now we're sharing that and we're bringing the whole industry up. And that's our whole plan. That's how Dave and I are. We want to, and you guys are the same way, of course. And we just want to bring this whole community up and all get on the same page. Everybody should be getting $150 for a dent, period. It shouldn't be, you know, I'm 50, I'm 60, I'm 80, I'm this, I'm that.
No.
It's really about bringing everybody up within the industry. And it's such an
In
important thing.
in my market, I'm in a small market. My minimum, I don't care if it's a one push dent. If it's I'll put a glue tab on it and a knockdown, it takes me 3 minutes. It takes me longer to heat up my glue gun and roll my tools over.
Sure.
In my market, it's $75. That's it.
Okay.
Period. That's
We got to work on you too.
Well, you know, but I'm in a different market than you
I know,
are.
I
I'm not
know,
in a big
I know.
market. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have people, so but my minimum is $75
Gotcha,
for a
gotcha.
retail customer. I don't care what it is.
You know, I think, Cliffy, I think that sometimes like if you have a guy that really loves his car and somehow he drove
Yep.
it over in a mud storm, but it's clean when he shows up, you're like, what? Like, that's impossible. That guy, I think we almost offend him sometimes if we give him a cheap number. And it isn't about anything other than how they think, right? You know, like I think I lost a lot of jobs on Mercedes and Porsches and stuff where I would say, oh, I'll do that for $125. And I'm talking 10
Yep.
years ago, right? They'd be like, well, or even eight, whatever. And they'd be like, no, thanks. And then you tell them 300, and of course it's worth 300 because it's going to be 1,200 to paint it. But we discount ourselves so much that we don't really realize what we're doing. And there's so much more deeper thought of that for the customer. They're like, this is $100,000 car, and there's a lot of
Yep.
$100,000 trucks out there too that we know, right? That
Well, and
people don't
every
realize. So really, they're just thinking, right, Cliffy? They're thinking,
yep.
no, I don't want you to touch my car
Hey,
for that. But if you have a higher
who
number, they believe
John,
in you.
who's the Facebook? Hold on. Who's the Facebook
We gotta-
user?
We-
Send me your Facebook. I want to see your census.
Yeah.
I can't send it to you if I don't know who you are, man.
Yeah,
I can't
give us
see,
your
so I'm
name
going to
there,
put my glasses
user.
on.
There's a Facebook user asking for Cliffy's census information.
Oh,
He's thinking.
Awesome.
It's Bones. Yeah, you're not moving to North Dakota, Bones. Cliff doesn't have to worry about you coming up from Florida.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
I got
But, you know,
nothing.
it's-
You got nothing up here, buddy. I'll freeze you out in the wintertime.
There you go. Yeah, no
Shit,
kidding.
I'll freeze you out in the fall. You're from California or North Carolina or whatever, so.
He's from Florida.
Is he from Florida? Yeah,
Florida guy?
Yeah.
James Cantron Bone.
Yeah.
You know.
You'll be
Nice.
done in the spring and the fall. You got like a month here that you'd be happy.
Yeah, I think his point is, Cliff. There's
Yeah.
plenty of money up there in them there hills. And,
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Anybody
yeah.
that's
We got farmers and we got stuff like that, but my demographic.
the vehicles cost the same price.
They
Yep.
do.
Cliff. So
But-
why wouldn't the
but
repair of that vehicle cost the same?
But I have less people to come through the door.
You should have double the prices then.
Oh yeah. I
They don't-
should.
What's their other option, Cliff? What are they gonna do?
Oh well, we seen that the last time when we had the hailstorm come through here. There was a Dent tech that decided he was going to work with another with the local insurance company, and tried to outbid me. And Woody Cost was involved in that. That was, that's something you just don't do. And that was during a hailstorm.
Mhm.
So
I
there
just
is
think
another
you need
dent.
to know what you're worth over there, Cliff. And
Yep. Exactly.
But what I'm trying to push is the deer hits, the extreme repair that people don't know can be done with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to
Perfect.
educate and get that, and that's what I promote when I do promotions here in my hometown. I don't show door dings or anything like that.
You're
Well,
showing the
that's
big
awesome.
smashes.
Big smashes.
Yep.
Just the big smashes.
Because I am, I would have to ask Dave Haxton, but I do believe that I am the only ARC certified master technician in North Dakota.
Oh,
I'm the only
that's
one
awesome.
that's well,
That's awesome. Yeah, and Dave Haxton's actually going to be one of our speakers, and trying to get people to get certified and get their worth for them.
Yep.
And it's going to be part of my speech, guys. But just to get on the soapbox for a minute, Johnny heard this the other day when he was at our shop. But there's a bunch of guys, and I kind of went around the room and broke guys off and started talking to them. And I don't know who that one guy was, but he was probably about a 7-year tech, John. He had that pink hat on. It was kind of funny. But anyway, he was a good dude. He really was. And I went around and I said, okay, dime size dent, how much you charge? And one guy is like 50, 60, 80, 90, 100, it was all over the board. And this one guy said $80. And I thought that was kind of a good middle of the road to pick on him a little bit. And I said, okay, let's say you charge $80. Now, I know we're in Minnesota. It's still cold as hell out here. Where did you do that dent? He goes, oh, I went to a guy's business. He had a warehouse. We brought it in. We warmed it up. We got it done. Oh, okay. Well, whereabouts was that? Sorry, guys, just got a text. I don't know if that did thing. But I said, well, how'd that look? And he goes, well, I had to, he already had it inside. It was warm, but I had to bring my tools in, and I go, well, then you probably had to sell it to him too, right? $80. And he goes, yeah. And I said, well, how far was it? He goes, about a half hour. Oh, okay. So you had a half hour each way. It was $80. You had to warm up your tools. You had to sell the job. And I see you got the big truck out there. Did you drive there? Well, yeah, of course. Oh, you had some fuel, right, in your truck, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you have insurance on your truck? Well, of course I have insurance on my truck. Oh, okay. Well, you have insurance on your business? Well, yeah. Okay. You have business cards? Do you have invoices? Do you have overhead? Do you have an accountant that does stuff for you? Well, yeah. And it's kind of funny. And we keep going. I said, how did you get that customer? Was it a Facebook ad? Was it, did you run a Google ads? Are you paying for AdWords? Well, yeah. And I said, oh, okay. Well, now it's looking like maybe $80 isn't worth it, right? And the guy was kind of tensed and he had his shoulders up like this and he was mad. And as I started talking and I realized, I said, I'm not picking on you, bro. I'm just trying to tell you, you're not getting what you're worth. 3 years ago, you were in a situation, or 5 years, I think he was a 7-year tech, that dent probably took you 3 hours or 2 hours or an hour. You're discounting yourself because it took you 10 minutes, right? So let's think about all these things that go into your repair, and you should be using Mobile Tech RX because it's the best thing out there. It's the best tool I've ever had. I mean, all my guys got a 40% raise that worked for me, Dan and Troy, as soon as we instilled Mobile Tech RX, right? It was better closing rate, better everything. So, and he didn't have that. So I said, you need to do that for yourself. And I said, the really cool part, and now he's smiling finally, because he was kind of tense that I was picking on him. And then he was like smiling. And I said, think about this. You won't have to do one more dent next year, but you're going to double your income. Double your income. Not any more hours, nothing. And the guy was smiling ear to ear. And it was so great because there was a bunch of guys around him that were just going like this, And this is actually going to be part of my speech too. So some of you guys are coming into the room, you'll hear a little bit more of this, but I have a ton more just like it. We're just trying to bring the industry up. We should all be charging more. We should all be doing so much more for our industry. And it's just,
Don,
it's so
I'll say this
clear.
right now. After that speech that you just gave right now, I'm sold.
Yeah.
My price is going up. The way you put
I'm
it,
so
and the
proud
way
of you.
the way you did that, the way you put it, for me to open my garage up, let the heat out in the wintertime to bring it in.
Exactly. It's all those
No,
things,
no,
Cliffy.
yep,
All
no,
of it.
I'm sold. You have sold me. No, my price is going up.
It has to. It has to.
Yep.
And I think we're the first ones that we because it's easy
Jesus.
now. Holy Hannah, that's a shot.
Is
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
going to be 75, Cliff?
No.
I'll do that. I'll do that for 150 and a 30 pack of Busch Light.
He told me
Yeah.
the body shop told him 1,200. I said,
Well, I would want all of
you should
that.
probably go to the 1,200 because I
Yes.
need at least
60.
25.
Yeah.
Am I not
Can
seeing
you
it
see
all
those-
right?
there's-
Ooh, now I
Oh,
do.
it's
Oh,
a
it's even
double-
worse than I thought.
A
Goes
double
through,
crease.
Oh,
And
just
that's
shed,
a
it sent
and
shockwaves
that's a-
everywhere.
And that's a double walled fender too. It's a double walled Chevy.
Yeah.
So there's
yeah.
no access.
I would have to take the
Not
door
your
off.
customer. Not your customer.
Yep.
I'd have to take the door off in order to get good, clean access to those double
Right.
creases.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying nothing. Even if you take the door off, you may or may not have to drill a hole. I'm not saying that.
I love
There's-
someone
there's
earlier was saying, I drill holes, I drill holes, I drill holes.
Yeah. Wow.
If
Depending
you
on
do
the
have,
scenario.
if you have to drill a hole to make it right, but don't turn it into Swiss cheese. Be professional
Right.
about it.
Right.
You're right.
I mean, they put plugs in doors all over.
And
I
they
mean,
do.
if-
If you do it the right way.
If you do it professional and decent, and don't
Yeah.
like just drill a hole to drill a hole, and then drill another one to get to that one or that one,
Yep.
those are the ones that are hacks.
They are. They are. And we go 4 ways, guys. I don't know about you guys, but if I drill a hole, first of all, I'll get a permission for it.
Mhm.
Secondly, we've got this stuff that you get from Napa, which is kind of like an
Cavity wax.
anti-rust type stuff, right? So you drill a perfect hole, you put that on there. We go after the dent, whatever, maybe hit that again if we have to. But then we'll actually I'll use touch-up paint after that, right? So I've done
Yep.
two areas there. Sometimes I'll even put a second or third coat on there if I'm doing something else around the car. And then I actually take the plug itself, and then I use like butyl tape. Glexo's too expensive to use that way, but I'll roll a really thin line of it, and I'll put it around the inside of the cap of the plug, and I'll push that on there. And so it's sealed 4 ways to Sunday. With the cap and the butyl, and then the 2 layers of stuff, and I've never ever seen an issue with that, you know.
Nope. And the thing is in most vehicles, actually in all vehicles, the cab corners, the box sides, and all that are going to rust out before that plug ever gives an issue.
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
But I would be willing to bet you that we drill maybe 3 holes a month. Very, 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 very rare. And usually it's because it's the customer's choice. I will say, I can take this door panel off. It's going to be $150 more for me to gut this door. Or we can do this. And they're like, do that. Do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well,
And I love Paul Corden charges for that. Do you guys ever see
Yep.
that on Mobile Tech RX?
Oh, yeah.
Factory access, $50.
Yep.
Or no.
Well,
Manufactured
it's
access.
manufactured access.
Yes.
Yep. But no,
That's awesome.
I'll ask the customer all the time, if you want it 100%, and I have to drill a hole to get to it because of all of it, then that's what it is.
Awesome. It's just the goods.
What did Jeff say?
What did someone say?
I charge $100 per job for a unibit. It's a consumable.
Those things are
I
not
love
cheap.
it. I love it, Jeff.
They're
That's
not
awesome.
cheap.
Yeah, I love it.
I wouldn't know. I have never purchased a unibit. I would recommend the Cobalt, though. Definitely get the Cobalt from Irwin. Lasts a little bit longer.
man.
No,
It's funny how
it's about making the customer happy and
Yes.
doing it
Whatever
still
they
in a
want.
professional form. No, but doing it in a
Whatever they want.
professional form.
Mm-hmm.
Drilling
Oh,
a
yeah.
hole, you have to know where you're going to drill it too. That's not like you don't just throw a hole in something and say I'm going to
No.
fix it.
Right.
You have to figure out where you're going to drill it, what's the best access to give you the multiple directions,
Oh, yeah.
to only drill one.
Right. Right.
not-
Right.
You know, that
And
all
then-
goes right into the rest.
And it does, and it's experience that tells you where to drill that hole, you know, and those are the things that
Do not drill it in between the welds of an intrusion beam.
not a good idea.
It's not gonna wreck the integrity of your car, but it just looks bad.
It does. You know what's funny, and I don't know if Rick's listening anymore, but Rick and I, amazing. You know, he was Lito's first, I was Jurgen's first, and we've been doing it the exact amount of time. And I just have utmost respect for Rick Hummert. And it's funny because we met at MTE, and we were talking, and this is probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, and he had his curved tools. And I walked up and I was looking at him, and we introduced ourselves, and we both realized who we were together. And it's like, oh my gosh, it was just so amazing. And I just love the change of the guard and how things have come. But reason I bring Rick up, if he's still listening, what I think is so funny, and I know he saw it because he's an old timer like me, we used to see Z-Barth come in all the time, right? And they would have at least 5 holes on the inside of a door jamb. And back in the day, it was great because we had that access hole for us to remove the ding or the dent. But you'd always pop those out, and guess where it was rusting? Around every one of those plugs, because they never did anything other than drilled bare and stuck those plugs in. And it was like,
well, and when you drill
counter,
you drill a hole, you're fracturing that paint to a point.
Of course.
So you got to seal. You got to seal it to hold it together.
Yes. And they never did it.
Rick Hummert is the only Hail Tech PDR guy, period. Not only is he an amazing tech, but when you can design a tool to not drop a headliner, John Vadine seen that. Yeah, when you can design a tool to not drop a headliner, that is crazy.
Yeah, that is good.
But still go under the headliner.
Yeah. He had
no doubt.
He went live with Randy Hobson this weekend, and he had a long.
I didn't see it.
The super long wires.
Yeah,
the super long wires from Dentcraft. He had that thing bent in such a way that it just. You can see how you snake it in under the headliner.
And the thing was so damn long that he could have fixed a dent from Burger King next to him as he was going under the headliner.
I have all those L tools. I have all of those. John's seen them at my shop. You've given me shit about those, Johnny. They're like 8 feet long.
I have them too because I ordered the set and I didn't realize what I was ordering. They're taller than me. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And I've had those since 97 or 98. It came out.
Yes, John, I believe will be bringing tools up to the Push Metal Workshop, Jeff.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of tools.
I'm gonna answer the question for you, John. I seen it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if they don't have it, I do. So we've got a few tools for sure.
Oh, who's this guy? I used to Z-Bark cars in the 80s. You're
my
just
gosh.
a Facebook user to us.
We need to figure out who that guy is.
But
Don's even Don. Oh, you got Don's intrigue. He put his glasses back on now. He wants to see this shit.
Who's that guy?
No idea.
Oh, you guys, I got to get off. I'm sure you guys do too. Dave and I had an incredible day working this damn thing. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I had to walk away from Dentcraft to do it at the end of the year. Most people don't realize that what goes into trying to do something like this. And we just need all your support. So as a shameless plug, we need your help. Please go buy a $35 ticket. You will get you back 20-fold.
Don, I talk to you on a regular basis.
Oh, yes, of course.
You and Dave. And you and Dave are literally like, yeah, you're working 24/7 on this damn near.
It's unbelievable. I can't even believe that I'm still awake.
Yeah. Well, definitely. And Don, like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Your heart's always been in the right place.
Thank
and
you, man.
I know this thing is gonna be
Why did you slam the tailgate on him then? I'm just gonna ask that now. We gotta answer this question now, John. Why? If
He
he's such a
honestly
nice guy,
did
why
it.
were you?
He
so
honestly
when I was
didn't.
trained, my former employer trained me that if somebody comes up to you, you put your tools down, you turn your light off, you don't show
God.
anybody anything.
Trust me, I went through all that the minute people thought seeing me trying to knew that I was gonna want to learn PDR.
Yep.
All the techs that came here, where I'm at, the minute I had a light up or I was watching them, they put everything down and they walked away.
Really?
Yep.
You know, I never did that. I always thought I knew how hard it was for me. So I was just like, hey, man, you know, watch all you want because it's not as easy as it looks, you know. So
James Bernard got my ticket. Yep.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Bernard. Whoop, whoop. DentRepair.com. Whoop, whoop. No, Johnny, that was a funny day, man. I had to go get a tail light. I did a stupid thing. I dropped the tail light. I was in a hurry and chipped it. There's nothing wrong with it. I already had it out. And I did one of those bobbling things and I was trying to catch it and like shit. And it broke. And it was too late in the day to have a parts runner bring it. It was the first time I went and got a part forever. Saw a guy out in the middle of the parking lot working on a dent. And I said, well, I'm going to go get that part. And I'm going to come back and say hi to that guy. And Johnny was working on a Fender, if I believe right. And he had his tools open. And I walked up and I was trying to be funny. And I said, hey, what are you doing, man? And he looks at me and he goes, hey, man, I knew who you are. You got to leave. I can't talk to you right now, man. Seriously, my boss would fire me right now. I can't do it. And so I'm looking at his tools, you know, I'm like, hey, man, what do you got there? And he's like, hey, really? And he closed his toolbox. I'm like,
oh my God.
And then he's like, really, man, I can't talk to you. And I go, dude, do you know who and he go, I know who you are. I've seen your videos or whatever. And I said, dude, you know where the shop is in, right? I said, I'm extending an invitation to you. Come by anytime you want. You can borrow any tools that I have. I'll show you everything. I'm an open book. And he was looking at me like I was crazy. And so I ended up walking. I had to walk further, and he had his tailgate open on his little rig, and he had quite a setup there. The way he had it designed, and I'm like looking in there, and pretty soon a very gentle arm comes over my shoulder and closes the lid. I'm like, dude, what up? You know. And then it was a few months later we became incredible friends. So it's a great journey and a great story. So.
First and foremost,
really appreciative of that invite, Donnie. I don't know, like, who knows where I'd be without that?
Oh, I don't know, buddy. I think
if
you're going
did
places
that
already.
To me, I would have. We would have probably fought in the parking lot. And Don, when I'm involved with John in your shop, it doesn't end up good for me. So.
I'll try to maintain all of us.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll
get some 3-2 beer. We'll get some 3-2 beer for you boys.
Oh no,
I'll maintain.
We gotta have grapefruit beer.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cliff needs to try the Surly. And,
the Surly's the best. Surly's the best.
Oh geez.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's gonna be a good one.
Are we still doing that bartender thing you were talking about?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are still doing that. So you got to pace yourself.
I'm practicing. I'm practicing.
Nice.
Practice.
Okay, Don,
gentlemen, I got to bounce. I love you both. Thank you so much for bringing us on and thinking and talking about the dream. And it's just going to be awesome. Going to be awesome. So.
Super
I appreciate you both.
Thanks for jumping on.
I'm excited. I'm excited for another flight to Minneapolis. I can't tell you how many times I'd love to go to that airport.
Yeah, love it, love it. All right, see you boys. Have a good night.
See you later.
Have a good one, Donnie.
Thanks, guys.
Somebody's calling 3-2 beer bunny piss.
Bunny piss. See you, boys.
See ya.
Bye.
Sheesh.
All
All
right,
right,
turn that
Cliffy.
off now. There we go.
We better just do that for Donnie. Yeah, good times for sure.
Wow,
I hope
this was a good show.
Who knew? It's almost 2 hours now.
2 hours, but we had.
I thought I was gonna do
Dream-A-Van.
Yeah, it was a lot of goodness in this in this session. I really thought I was gonna do a quick 15-minute box opening, but it's weird how things work out sometimes. So.
Well, sometimes the box opening takes a little longer and costs you a little more than you think it's gonna. Just saying.
I think we gotta end it on that, Cliff. That's the best way to go out. Everybody knows what you mean, and I couldn't agree more. If you're still listening or watching, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you at the Dream event or the Push Metal Workshop. Just wanted to thank you for listening to another episode of Dents and Dreams. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, or complaints, I can be reached at Dent Reaper across social media. And be sure to subscribe to the Dents and Dreams Facebook group and or YouTube channel, because that's where it'll happen if and when we go live. Thanks again.